What's up, everybody? WorldWide Brands is a website that tries to help you find wholesale suppliers. Is it worth it? Stay tuned and find out. Okay, so WorldWide Brands. We're going to go through it here in just a second, but before we get into that, please go ahead and click the subscribe button down below and then click that little bell so you get alerted to more videos just like this that are going to help you in your wholesale business. Let's go ahead and jump right in. WorldWide Brands. This is their website right here. It's just worldwidebrands.com, and basically what it is it's a wholesale directory. So it's a directory of lots of wholesale suppliers and drop shippers that WorldWide Brands has collected for you and I. Now, one thing that separates WorldWide Brands is they actually do research on the brands to make sure that they are a legitimate brand or a legitimate supplier or distributor, and they're not just some fly-by-night operation that's going to try to take your money. So you can reasonably be assured that if you find a supplier in this directory, that they are a legit supplier and are going to be able to supply you with legit products to sell on Amazon. Let's go ahead and jump in, and I'm going to give you a look and give you my thoughts on WorldWide Brands as we go through the website. Now, you're going to see a lot of this is going to be blurred out, all the suppliers and stuff like that, because it's against terms for me to show you that on a video, of course, but you'll get the idea of how the website works and if it's something that you're going to want to purchase or not. So the first thing you're going to want to do, order now. That's where you're going to be able to buy the product. Now, if you do decide you want to buy this, down below is going to be an affiliate link in the description, which if you buy through that, I am going to get a cut of the purchase at no additional cost to you, and it's going to help me make more videos like this for free. If you don't want to go through the affiliate link, just go to worldwidebrands.com and you can buy through there. Either way, doesn't matter to me. But you can see here, $249 is what it's on sale for right now. Normally it's $299 to get you access to the entire wholesale supplier direct. So once you buy that, you're going to get your login information and you're going to be able to log in up here. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. All right, so now we are in the Members Center, and I'm going to close this pop-up. And so this is the screen that you're going to get when you first log in. You're going to have featured wholesale distributors. Now, these are most likely distributors that are paying to be featured here, so I don't usually look at that. What I do like to look at is the newest suppliers added. So I occasionally come in here and check this because the new suppliers, I want to contact them and find out what they have for sale to see if there's any new products that I could potentially sell on Amazon. And then also they try to give you some education and stuff like that, and you get a newsletter which has some good information. They do try to upsell you on different classes and things like that, so just be aware of that, that is going to come. They're going to spam you a little bit on that, but it's not too bad. Now, the main thing in here is the search certified wholesalers. But before you start contacting wholesale suppliers, you're going to want to fill out My Account. So if you click on My Account, fill in all of your contact information, because this is the contact information that they're going to use to send the suppliers when you contact them. Now, if we go to the search certified wholesale suppliers, which is right here, the big orange button, this is kind of where all the meat and potatoes are. It has a list. If we scroll down, it's got a list of all of the suppliers on here. Now, one cool thing that you're going to see is what it's approved for. So this supplier, for example, is approved for online store, Amazon, and eBay. So you can see at quick glance there if you're able to sell their products on Amazon and eBay. So if it doesn't say approved for Amazon and eBay, then most likely the supplier is not going to allow you to sell on Amazon or eBay. So You can skip by them if you prefer, or maybe you could contact them, see if you could work something out. It's kind of up to you. Normally, I skip by the ones that say that they're not approved for Amazon and eBay. On the left-hand side is where you can narrow down your search to determine what you're looking for. I'm not really interested in drop shipping, but if you were, you could select drop shippers on the left, and it's going to only show you drop shippers. I go for the light bulk. That is going to give me suppliers that are going to sell in bulk or in wholesale to me, and not too large of quantities, but large enough quantities that's more than just a single item. You might have to buy a case or a pack or something like that to be able to make a purchase. The next option is supplier location. I usually leave that set to any because I don't care if they're in the USA or Canada. Canadian suppliers often will deliver to USA sellers, so you don't have to worry too much about that. The next thing here is browse by category. So usually when I start contacting suppliers, I work my way through a category to contact all the suppliers that are underneath that category. So you can select a category. So for this video, let's go ahead and just click on, I'm going to go for health and beauty. So let's click on health and beauty. You can see it refreshes the page, and now all the suppliers on this page are for health and beauty only. Let's go ahead and just dig into one of these suppliers so you can see the information that you're going to get. We'll go for this one here. It is approved for Amazon, as you can see there. We'll click on see full details. And on this page is where it's going to give you all the information about the company. It's got the company name, address, email, contact, phone number, shipping methods, shipping regions, etc., and comments about the company as well. You can see their terms here that they're showing. This company does offer net 30, which is an important thing that I try to get from my suppliers, because if you can get at least net 30 or longer, you can likely sell the products before you have to pay for them, which is very important in wholesale because it's a very cash intensive business and you have to stay ahead of your cash flow. So you want to try to be selling your product before you have to pay for it if at all possible. And one tip with that is to get a credit card that's exclusive for your business that has like 2% cash back. And what you can do is that net 30, often suppliers will let you pay by credit card. So at that net 30, you can charge it to the credit card, which is going to give you that 2% cash back, but also is going to give you another 30 days before you actually have to pay for that product in total. Now, make sure you don't get into the habit of rolling over your credit cards, because if you start paying credit card interest on that, then it defeats the entire purpose. The purpose is to pay off the entire card every month, so you're never paying interest, but you're getting that extra 30 days to sell product, plus you're getting that extra 2% off. So just a little tip there. Now, if we scroll down further here, you can see how to set up an account for this supplier. This supplier has a link that's going to take you to a form on their website that you can fill out to become a wholesale supplier. Many other ones have the form right here that's going to allow you to fill out. So I'm going to jump to another brand here just so you can see the form. So I'm going to close that one and let's go to the next supplier. And if we scroll down on this one, here is the online account setup. So this is nice. They have just this form here, and all you have to do is fill out the information, which if you already filled it out in my account like I showed you earlier, you are going to have it automatically filled in. All you have to do is select the account type that you're looking for down below here, either drop shipping or light bulk or both, and then hit submit information, and it sends an automatic email to that supplier, letting them know that you want to open up an account. Now, if for some reason they don't get back to you on that form, there's that email address usually up above that you can email them and see if you can get a hold of them that way, because not all suppliers are highly responsive. Most get back to you, but not all of them. Sometimes you have to follow up with an email or a phone call. So you're going to want to keep track of the ones that you contact, and that way if they don't get back to you, you can dig into it further to get a hold of them. Because remember, it's that extra mile that you go that's going to separate you from the other sellers. Because a lot of sellers might just click this form, submit it, and be done, move on. But if you're the supplier or the seller who goes the extra mile to get a hold of the supplier, especially the ones that may not get back to you, and either call them or email them, then you're going to have that extra advantage to try to find suppliers that other people are not working with, because it's all about volume. One thing, a lot of suppliers are going to deny you. They're going to say no. Do not let that discourage you. It's just part of the game. Majority are going to say no. Some are going to say yes. Most of them are going to have products that are no good to sell on Amazon. You need to keep digging until you find those few suppliers that are good and have those products that are profitable on Amazon. So don't get discouraged. Just keep digging, and you'll find what you need. All right, so that is contacting the supplier. And I've found usually they get back to you within 1 or 2 days. Most of them. Some of them take a few days or up to a week to get back to you. And as I said, some of them won't get back to you at all. So those ones you're going to want to give them a call, probably would be your best bet. Or you could try an email first, see if you can get a hold of them that way. All right, so that is how I do it. I go through and just contact all of the suppliers in a category. I just sit down, take an hour or two, and just hammer out going through every supplier and contacting them. And then basically you can set aside the rest of the week to reply to those customers or reply to those suppliers, get their lists of products, run them through a program like AMZ Analyzer. And if you don't use a program or haven't used a program, check out my other videos. I have a review of AMZ Analyzer, which is the software that I use to automatically go through my list of all the products and find profitable products on Amazon. It saves you a lot of time going through. You can go through manually, but it saves you a lot of time to use a software program to kind of zip through them and narrow things down for you so you can dig into them. So check out that video. I'll put a little link up above here. You should see it flash across the screen. You can check that out. I'll also put it in the comments down below so you can check that out as well. All right, so in addition to the light bulk and drop shippers that are shown here, for whatever reason, they don't put it as a way to narrow it down, but at the top on the search bar, if you click the drop down, you can see additional ways to contact suppliers or additional suppliers. So import deals, liquidation auctions, large volume, liquidation wholesalers. So these are different types of sellers. So import deals are going to be deals that are being imported from foreign countries that you could take advantage of. Liquidation auctions are going to be places where you can bid on liquidated products. Sometimes you can get some really good stuff on there, but you have to be careful because you can get a lot of junk as well. Same with liquidation wholesale suppliers. They're going to be selling in bulk product that is being clearanced out of other stores, retail outlets, and things like that. And then large volume are going to be your wholesale suppliers that are selling in large quantities, large bulk. But keep in mind that the larger volume you buy, a lot of times the cheaper you can get products. So that might be something to take a look at as well. So if we click on one of those, let's say large volume, it changes from the search, and now it's just showing you the large volume category search. So now you can click on the categories here and see the large volume suppliers. So if I click on one here, now it's only showing me large volume suppliers in that category. So you can dig into it that way. If we click over to, let's say, liquidation wholesalers, same thing, gives you all the categories again, and you can narrow it down for what you're looking for liquidation in that category. So that category that I just clicked on has none. Click more on the left here, liquidation wholesale suppliers for books, movies, and media, and dig through there to find liquidation or bulk wholesale suppliers, whatever version you select from the top here. So more ways to dig through it. It's kind of easy to only get stuck in the drop shippers in light bulk and not find these other options that are on here that are kind of hidden. Unless you click on them, they don't actually come up. So something to think about there. And that is really it. That's WorldWide Brands. So in the end, is WorldWide Brands worth paying the $295 to get access to? Well, it kind of depends. It does give you access to a lot of wholesale suppliers and distributors that would take a lot of work for you to find. But on the same hand, a lot of other people have access to the same list of suppliers. So while I purchased WorldWide Brands and I found value in it and found some good suppliers to buy products from, it depends. If you want to buy it or not, you can buy it and get access to all these suppliers. And if you're going to go through the work and contact them, you will find products that you can sell. But on the same hand, you can also find those suppliers by searching Google, going to your local store and finding products. Whatever the case may be, it's going to take more work to find those same suppliers. What I'm going to use it for, I'm contacting all the suppliers and I'm going to watch the new suppliers as they're added and contact them. It's just going to be one of my many sources to try and find suppliers. So if you're interested in buying WorldWide Brands, I have an affiliate link down below, as I've said before. Click on that. I will get a little cut of that at no additional cost to you, and it'll help me making more videos like this for free. Or you can just go to worldwidebrands.com and buy it there as well. In any case, please click here and subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this, and check out some of our other videos over here. I'm sure you're going to love them, and stay tuned for more. Keep on keeping on in this entrepreneur adventure. This is Todd Welch signing off. Happy selling, everybody.